this where you tell us that, you built this multi-million-pound portfolio overnight, or how did it unfold?
I wish, right? So we went to the course, and one of the things that we've learned from the course, and I can guarantee many listeners and viewers will be able to relate this if you ever went on any property course, that you learn that people and case studies that they're showing off, everyone is becoming financially free in 6 months' time. And they start to live the
That
dream and they
long?
quit.
It's 3 months normally. I'm seeing 3 months now on the
Are you even
Facebook
free?
ads.
Well, you see, I need to catch up with the standards. And you're quitting your corporate job and da 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 da. So obviously, we were sold the dream like anyone else. So, and I remember really, really clearly, it's like 3 months in, and I'm thinking, we haven't even made an offer yet on the first house. Like we're a bit like I feel a bit pressure. And then I remember 4 months in, and we haven't made an offer. And then 6 months in, and we haven't even purchased anything. And I remember me and my
Did you
business
have a
partner,
specific strategy though, Julia? At this, what was you looking to offer on? What was the target?
we, yes, we wanted to enter HMOs market. And again, I'll mention the reason why with HMOs, because again, one of the basic principles that lots of trainers out there teach you that get your foot in a door with buy to lets, get
Hmm.
comfortable, get your head around it. So I went to my business partner. Look, if our objective is quit our corporate jobs and create cash flow, how many buy to lets do we need to buy? And she was like, 20. I was like, hold on a second, how many? 20? How the hell are we going to buy 20 buy to lets in the next 6 months, right? Well, I'm talking
200,
6 months.
200 today with the economy the way it is. Mm.
So I said, look, um, as me being again coming from environment of being coach trainer, my mindset already different, I guess, to your standard person, right? Because I understand how your brain works and how you can challenge yourself and how you can set yourself big goals. So I go to hold on a second, let's not get beaten up here. What actually help us to achieve our goal? What other strategy? And we worked out HMOs will, we only need like 5 HMOs and
Hmm.
job done. So we thought, okay, let's set ourselves objective of HMO, despite what everyone else was saying is heavily regulated, you need to know what you're doing, all that stuff. And funny enough, we start learning HMO strategy ourselves, start meeting local HMO officer, going to see other HMOs, networking with people who've done HMOs. And the irony of this is that by the time we start hitting the module of HMO on our training course, we already knew more than the course content. And we actually haven't even finished that module because, we didn't need it. So
What
hence
what
we
what
chose
area were you looking to invest in HMOs? Was it close to where you was based, or?
that other, this is another really good one. So I live down south of England. So I live just outside of Crawley, outside of Gatwick Airport. So to make the strategy work down here, obviously house
Mm.
prices are much more higher than northern prices. So we've done this ping pong exercise, north, south for I don't know how many months, for a long time. And eventually we still decided to stick with make it work here on a doorstep. So our investment portfolio is in Crawley and we stuck with that. And you know what? I'm glad that we did because in my story, I came accidental landlord, and my buy-to-let property was in Cambridgeshire when I was living down south here, outside of Gatwick. And I remember I was getting the property ready for rentals, and I remember I went out there, to make it all beautiful and presentable, and I ran out of time to put curtains up. So I've ironed them and, like I laid them down on the floor and I was thinking when I get back home, I just make a couple of calls and find handyman to go and put the curtain pole and then curtains up. And I remember I was calling people and they were quoting me £60 for just coming out and literally just doing 2 screws. I was thinking, I'm not paying that, like for 2 screws, £60, but nobody wanted to come out for less than that because obviously it's that time. So really quickly, I've learned that if you want to control your assets, And again, me being young mum, I couldn't go there myself. I couldn't just jump in a car and get things done because it wasn't possible. You know, I've got young child. I have to be local. So, and then there was like other events where I had valuer coming out because we were remortgaging the house and valuer couldn't get in because the key didn't work or something like that. And then because just that event, we missed the deadline for interest rates and the interest rates went up and the valuer can only come up in 2 weeks' time because they got booked
Mm.
up, you know, with all the changes. So I remember again, I was thinking, if only I lived on a doorstep, I would have managed to get the new copy of the key. The agent just wasn't that bothered. So again, having your investments on a doorstep and be able to control your assets was the key for us.
Yeah.